Let's talk about frontotemporal dementia. It's a long term and a scary one, but it's important to understand what it really means. Let's break it down. Fronto and temporal refer to the parts of the brain affected by the disease, the frontal and temporal lobes. The frontal lobes are in charge of executive functions like planning, prioritizing, and multitasking. They also help you decide what's important in different social situations. For instance, it's your frontal lobes that enable you to follow directions in a recipe and to talk quietly in a library. The temporal lobes play a major role in language and emotions. They help you understand words and communicate. They also help you recognize objects and people and control your emotions and figure out what may be triggering them. Someone with damage to their temporal lobes may not understand that a hot stove is dangerous or why you're worried and upset when they try to touch it. The temporal lobes also manage memory storage. However, for most people living with frontotemporal dementia, or FTD for short, memory changes are not a major symptom. That's one of the many ways FTD is different from other common types of dementia like Alzheimer's disease. Here's how else they compare. FTD usually affects younger adults. It is the most common form of dementia in people under the age of 60. Symptoms of FTD usually start in people aged 45 to 64, but may also occur later in life. Also, FTD is less common than Alzheimer's, and much less is known about it. It is frequently misdiagnosed as Alzheimer's, depression, or a psychiatric illness. On average, it takes 3.6 years to get an accurate diagnosis. Unfortunately, there is no cure for Alzheimer's or FTD, but some treatments are beginning to emerge. That's why it's so important to take part in clinical research if you can. When it comes to FTD, like everything, knowledge is power. It is critical to get the right diagnosis. This will help avoid potentially dangerous medications you don't need and empower you and your care partners to prepare for the future. Learn more about dementia and get the support you need by calling 858-492-4400 or visiting alzsd.org.